You've become a patron for nacoa, which is the National Association for Children of Alcoholics.
Yeah, that's correct.
What advice would you give to somebody now who is a child of an alcoholic and who's struggling?
And how do you know when you're an alcoholic?
I mean, I actually can't answer that question because I think that doctors have maybe the right answers for that. I can just talk about my own personal life experiences, you know? Like, I would look at my dad and I'd think he was drinking from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, and I think that's pretty alcohol dependent, you know? Me, I would just say, okay, I go on a mad session on a Saturday, which unfortunately I still do, but that's always going to be inside me. It's just about controlling it in moderation and stuff like that. But
so what would you say to a child that's living?
Talk about it. That's the key thing, because when I was young, I didn't have anybody to turn to, and it ate away at me inside. And I hate to plug this, but even when I did my book, the best thing about me doing my book was I got to get all these things. I would always say yes to people. Yes, my dad this, yes, my dad that. And as soon as I got all this stuff that I really had inside, my real raw emotions out, I was like, oh, cool, I can actually feel free. And something that's a small example, I played football my whole life, loved football. And I would get opportunities to play at charity games, and I would turn them down because of the pressure that came of being my dad's son. Finally, I did my book. I went and played my first charity game, and I'm like, oh, the freedom that comes back to me, and I love doing it. So I'm proud to be my dad's son, but I also want to spread the word to other kids, other adults, other family members that might have alcohol-dependent parent, that you have to talk about it, and there's always ways to solve it. And this charity, nacoa, is a perfect example for it.
What else are you up to?
Watching this programme and their parent is an alcoholic, maybe they have to find someone outside the family to talk to, because that's always the first problem, isn't it? That you don't know who to talk to, who won't be judgmental.
Exactly that.
And it's such a secret thing, isn't it?
Without a doubt. And especially in this country, you know, it's such a big thing and such a big problem. That's why nacoa is so key, because they're anonymous. You can call 24 hours a day, talk to somebody you don't even know about your problems, and they can advise you. And just like you said, it's sometimes hard to talk to somebody that you know, because they're going to maybe judge or know something that they shouldn't.